Hi, I'm Shannon Belcher.
And I'm Emmy Lopez.
We are your hosts for this edition of Blue Jay Journal TV. Coming up on this edition of Blue Jay Journal TV, we are going to take a look at increased crime in Franklin County.
We will meet a WHS senior whose inventions may change the world.
We will learn how a few WHS students are leaving their mark on our school one brushstroke at a time.
We have those stories and much, much more coming up in the next 15 minutes of Blue Jay Journal TV.
And it starts right now. More and more robberies and other crimes seem to be popping up in Franklin County and in our town of Washington, Missouri. It leaves a lot of us asking, why? Lauren Linson has the story.
Theft, armed robbery, shoplifting. Those kinds of headlines are expected in the big city. But lately, more and more of these types of crimes are taking place right here in Franklin County. It leaves some people feeling unsafe.
Kind of scary, to be honest. I'm surprised they haven't caught him yet. Like, whoever thought that there would be robberies?
Happen to anyone. It just makes me nervous for like my friends that work in places in town, or like me, I work at the movies. I just could never imagine that happening to me or anyone that I know.
The increased crime in our county upsets many people, but the reason behind it is even more upsetting. More and more heroin addicts are in need of money to feed their addiction.
From what we've seen and the experience I've had through the years, when someone gets involved with drugs or alcohol, there's a focus shift. Instead of focusing on what's most important to you, like family, friends, school, all of that stuff, all of a sudden that is the center of your universe. And your brain is altered by that substance it tells you basically that I need this substance so I don't get sick. I need this substance so I don't die.
According to Neil Kluba, the crimes are connected to the psychological effect that drugs have on the brain.
Your family, what they want or need is not important anymore. What is important to you and your brain is that I need this substance and I need to figure out how to get it. Steal things. They steal cash out of purses, they take prescription meds out of cabinets, they'll steal cars and sell them, all kinds of stuff. So it's kind of an opportunistic way of looking at things to feed your addiction.
Neil also believes that the growing population of our town is a factor in the increasing crime rate.
Once urbanization happens and you become more of a urban place where more people are packed together, then you're going to have more crime and more issues.
Increased population, increased drug use, and increased crime. All three have hit our area hard within the last few years. What are your thoughts? Tweet us at Blue Jay Journal. For Blue Jay Journal TV, I am Lauren Lenzen reporting.
Some people think teenagers are lazy, but I challenge those people to live a day in the life of Jamie Kukum. What makes her day so busy? Let's find out.
I am a Washington High School jaywalker. I do competition solo dance as well as dance classes at my studio. I am a part of student council and leadership class and Renaissance Committee, as well as National Honor Society, Spanish Club, and I have 3 jobs as well.
Many teens are involved, but Jamie Kukum puts forth extra effort to be involved in everything she can.
Balancing these things is all about time management. I have a planner that I have every event I go to before and after school, as well as during school.
Although being involved in many activities is important to Jamie, she still finds time to socialize.
There are days I don't have anything or things get canceled, so I'll just call up a friend and be like, hey, let's do something spur of the moment kind of deal. And that's also something I plan into my schedule because I feel it's very important to stay in communication with my friends and my family.
Joining clubs creates many opportunities that can benefit teens not only in high school, but for the rest of their lives.
It really helps with people skills and communication because I'm really learning to work with people of a variety of ages. So that's really going to benefit me when I'm in a job interview when I get older or going to college and I need that interview to go perfect for a scholarship.
Jamie's personality shows through in every single activity she's involved in. She encourages others to find an activity that they are interested in.
The fact that I just love people so much makes it so much easier for me to be in all these clubs because I don't have trouble trying to join because I just get right in there.
There are so many clubs and organizations in the Washington area that Jamie still isn't able to do everything she wants.
I would honestly want to join more things. I've always wanted to take up the piano. I'd love to be in science club. I'd love to be in key club. And there's so many things I want to do, but I can't because I just don't have time. Who has time? I don't.
For Blue Jay Journal TV, I am Taylor Ritson reporting.
Art. You can't help but notice it as you walk around our high school. More and more art projects are popping up this spring. Emmy Lopez is going to fill us in.
The halls of Washington High School are filled with students every day, but some students make these halls come to life in more ways than one.
In the main hallway downstairs, I'm doing like a big tree. It's like a family tree of all like the school clubs. And then in the weight room, I'm doing like it's like a shield, and it has like 2 weights crossed behind it with like a blue jay on it. It says like Blue Jay Power.
Kyle Herbert and I are making a project. It's close. The old letters that used to be on the outside of the gym, where Mrs. Lousing in the library wanted us to paint random cool designs on them. Yeah, this is all pop art. We've kind of taken some famous paintings and then some ideas of our own and have put them on the letters.
These students find these school projects beneficial.
It really is like an escape to like get away from like anything that's on your mind, because like you're focusing on just the painting and not to focus on anything else.
My whole life I've always been like sports, and I love my sports, but art's just kind of like a different world of mine.
It just gives you a positive outlook on things, and it helps you express yourself.
These students have advice for future artists.
I've had teachers and other people say, you're not very good at it, don't stop. And I didn't stop, and I've gotten a lot better, and I've proved them wrong. So if it's something you enjoy to do, go ahead and do it.
Make art, get creative, use your imagination.
If you think your talent is art, check out some of Washington's art classes, and maybe one of your projects will reach one of WHS hallways. Reporting for Blue Jay Journal, I am Emmy Lopez. Our Lady Jays basketball team had an impressive season this year. Lauren Linson has the details.
This season of girls basketball was one to remember. Through different struggles, the girls were able to come together and go further than ever.
We ended up making it to the Elite Eight, which is something that the girls basketball program here at Washington has never done in 25 years. So that was pretty special. And we ended up going 23-6, which is another like really special thing.
The season was really good. We had a really good record, and we made it to Lindenwood to qualify for state.
Megan and Kristen both believe this season wouldn't have been possible without the guidance of one person.
Coach Fisher came here. He has literally brought this program like so far from just my freshman year to now. He always pushes us really hard. He says never be satisfied, give it like 110%. Like all the lines we ran in the beginning of the year, like it paid off.
If I had an issue, Coach told me what I was doing wrong, what I needed to fix it, and then whenever I would get frustrated with Coach, I would go home and talk to my mom, and she would support me and tell me what I was doing.
Since I took over, the girls have worked extremely hard and had a little more success each year. Doing your best 6 out of 7 days a week isn't easy, but I think they accomplish that every week.
Through all of the hard work, the girls still had a few setbacks.
Probably every girl on the team had some form of small injury that they had to deal with at some time. So those are the main obstacles. We went through a small losing streak, lost 2 out of 3 games at the very beginning of February.
With the season coming to an end, Kristen and Megan both agree it has been bittersweet.
I'm not playing in college, I'm playing softball in college. So it's kind of sad to think like I'll never like step on a court again like dressed out in a uniform. Like I'll go and like play like recreational basketball.
It's so special for us because we realize that we'll never play another competitive game of basketball in high school again.
With a 23-6 record and a finish in the Elite Eight, the 2014-2015 girls basketball season is one for the record books. Congratulations to Coach Fisher and the whole team. I am Lauren Lenson reporting.
Could you imagine our lives without inventors? We would still be riding around in a horse and buggy and using candles for light after dark. Inventors have shaped our world, and we have one inventor at our high school who plans to continue that trend. Here's her story.
Not only does she have a lot of natural ability, of course, but she really works to her potential.
She's going to change the world, and I think a lot of Washington students can do that too.
Many students at Washington High School are involved in lots of activities, but one member stands out among the rest.
I'm involved in student council, leadership, NHS, science club, Mu Alpha Theta.
Although she is involved in a wide range of activities, Jamie Lee Buneman's true passion is more specific: environmental science.
Well, I actually had a 4-H leader, Mrs. Stumpy, who really inspired me to reduce, reuse, and recycle, and to help the environment because it's our planet and we have to live on.
In fact, her passion for sustainability has led her to do something about it.
Focused on making renewable energy a little bit more accessible to an average citizen. So, for example, for my first project, I made a solar air heater, which pretty much it heats your house with repurposed materials such as soda cans and other trash. And then this year I actually took advantage of the piezoelectric effect. So I actually used a part of a speaker to make an insole for your shoe to create electricity when you're walking around. So for example, when you're walking around, you can have lights on your shoes, increase visibility for pedestrians, or even charge your phone.
Jamie Lee took her projects to competitions and did very well.
I've had the opportunity to be selected as a finalist for the International Science and Engineering Fair for 2 years. I've had a lot of fun in these competitions. I've placed at them, which is always really nice, especially at ISEF. It's really hard to place, and I actually won a special award for my project.
Although she has advanced to the next level, her success did not come easily.
Things break constantly or designs fail, so you have to just work through it and keep staying dedicated to it. It takes a lot of time and effort.
For Blue Jay Journal TV, I am Randy Bruggeman reporting.
Our show normally focuses on serious journalism.
But let's face it, we are teenagers and we like to have fun.
On that note, I hope you enjoyed this film by Isaac Lippert and Cameron Shipley.
Hey, did you see that Game Day Snap story?
Yeah, they're on every day, but okay, yeah, they're pretty cool.
Sorry I'm late. There was a tractor on the bridge.
I guess it's game day.
Apparently it is game day. Do you weld and then ag, or do you ag and then weld?
Oh, well, I kind of just mix back and forth. Hey man, you read the toilet talk this week?
Sure did, it was quite funny.
It was quite funny indeed. Sorry I'm late. The fog was unreal this morning. You have no idea.
It's good drink.
Whoa. When do we get these new water fountains? Sensor activated.
Hey man, you see my new brownish sticker?
Yeah, I just got a new Mossy Oak sticker about a week ago.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one. Hey, do you follow Dr. Van Leer on Twitter?
Yeah, we did have a dusting of snow, didn't we?
Yeah, I had to drive with my wipers on this morning. Can't believe we had school.
Dude, that's our superintendent. Oh, should have been a snow day.
Sorry I'm late. I was hunting turkeys. Kind of lost track of time.
Hey, you been on Craigslist yet today?
No, I was on Auto Trader though.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yep.
Yep, truck yeah.
Truck yeah. Did you see that promposal?
Yeah. So cute.
Hey, look at the lift on that baby.
Oh man, that is a pretty looking lift. What is that?
Truck.
Sorry I'm late. I was on bus 305. You know how it is. Man, you can see the lift from here. What is that? 33 inches or something like that?
33, 34, something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get your Schoolology done this week?
It's Schoology, not Schoolology. I'm welding stuff all day.
Sorry I'm late. I was playing a quick championship game of Magic.
Behind the ag room, there's a welding station where we just weld all day. Deer season.
Hey, you think my bend in my hat is enough?
Oh man, I've been working on mine. You just gotta sit on it for a day. You know what I'm saying?
Cameron and Isaac are right. There are some things you only hear at Washington High School.
I actually think it's cool our superintendent has a Twitter and that we have toilet talk.
And unlike a lot of schools to the east of us, we still have ag and welding.
All jokes aside, it's really nice that we have all these awesome things that make our school so special.
That's right, Emmy. Well guys, thanks for joining us.
Until our next show, don't forget to check us out online at www.bluejayjournal.com.
Have a great day, Washington!